Shalom, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shah, by Shem Harakakadash, my mouth. Done my honors to that as Pastor Jim Master Shalom to Akim and Aquat and expression the truth and sincerity. Alright, it's been a lot going on these past couple of days, especially in Jacksonville, containing the whole the whole protest at this high school called Sandalwood. And this whole thing going on, everything basically started over something called Teams. And there was a post that the school board made onto Teams that caused a whole riot to break out in the school, man, inside that high school. And within all of that, it was said that two students supposedly made racist comments. All right, two Edomites made racist comments saying that one of them said that if she was pregnant, she would know her dad, and another one said under the post that they made saying "You matter, month," he said "All lives matter," and that kicked off the whole riot in that whole school, man. And with that being said, I wanted to get a quick little scripture. He basically getting the curses. All right, just getting the curses on things, man, because it's a curse being in America, being called by these bywords, proverbs, you know what I'm saying, getting shot down in the streets, stuff like that. And all these things play a major role in our captivity in America, because for one, our people feel like, they should thrive wherever they're in captivity in, man. And that's and they feel like they don't need to turn back to the Lord. And that's why we're in this predicament, man. That's why we're in this position of hell, man. We're in this position of hell because our people didn't want to listen. And these curses has fallen upon us to this day. All right. So this is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 65, man. Because basically all this really kicked off around last year with the George Floyd, man. That's when everything was really taken to a new high standard. Because the whole pandemic, everything kicked off. Then they had George Floyd death, and then there was just a whole bunch of riots, man. A whole bunch of riots and protests. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna start at verse 65. 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and a filling of eyes and sorrow of mind, man. And that's what the Lord has given our people. All right. If they would just hearken unto the Lord, humble themselves and read the scriptures, they will understand, like, yo, we fit these curses. All right, we fit these scriptures. They will understand that. But no, man. It said in verse 66, it said, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt not have none assurance of thy life. All right, and that was a perfect example. The whole thing with George Floyd. That whole situation. All right. He was killed. Either way it go, it was a Jake. He was a Jake. And many other brothers too. Trayvon Martin. Then you have even going back way before then with Emmett Till. All right. And the little boy that was electrocuted in the electric chair, that brother as well. All right. And the whole thing that was going on, man, and they steady oppressing our people, but our people does not know. They don't know why they're doing this. This is why it's curses upon our people, man. It's curses upon you. If you will hearken unto the Lord and read the scriptures and humble yourselves as children, man, and seek the law of the Lord, all these things will never be upon us, man. And that's the way. This is the reason why. All right. It says, verse 66, and that life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. We don't have assurance of our life here in America. We could be here today, going tomorrow. And that's why we strive to do this work day in, day out, man. And say what? What manner of person you ought to be in all holy conversations, man. All right, so we day in, day out, divide the word of truth. All right, that's what we do as prophets of the men of the Lord, man. All right, as men of the Lord, man, prophets. All right, sent here to do the Lord's will, do his work. All right, that's what we sent to do, man. We sent to prophesy to the people. All right, tell our people what's to come and tell them why these things are happening, to be a teacher unto them, man. Because how would they hear without a preacher? All right. He say, in the morning thou shalt say, with God it were even, and they even thou shalt say, with God it were morning, for the fear of thy heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thy eyes which thou shalt see, man. So we was given that heart of fear in America. All right. In America, man, that's what we was given, a heart of fear, man. All these things are upon us. All right, clear, man. But our people doth not hearken. They rather hearken unto lies and protest and BLM bullshit. All that is bullshit, bro. That shit is no real gain. It's non-profitable for the spirit. You gotta feed the spirit. Feed the spirit right things, man. We gotta consume this whole road, man. It's gonna be sweet and bitter. All right, it's gonna be sweet and bitter, man. That's what our people don't want that bitterness, man. They don't want to be corrected. All right, because these scriptures is set for correction, man. It's for the correct us to be righteous. But our people don't want to be righteous. They want to stick in wickedness, man. Doing whatever the hell they want to do instead of doing what the Lord told them to do. We're supposed to be living by these scriptures, not living by the laws of Esau. All right. All this bullshit protest is no real capital gain. It's no real gain. You can't gain nothing, man. It's no real gain of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's just more derision and more division, man. All right? And people don't see it. So they blind by Black Lives Matter. All right? What's the whole thing this month? Black History Month. All right? But our history is in the scriptures. The book of Exodus being brought out of Egypt, Jericho with Joshua. The book of Judges, man, the King David, Samuel. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, Ezekiel, Job. You know what I'm saying? All these things, man. This is our book. These are the scriptures, man. This is our book. This is our history. All right? When Yahweh Shah was on the scene, man. All this is our history. This is our history. This is what we hold on to. Because this is the only thing we got in this place. Because out of here, bro, we can't take nothing here with us when we die. So there's no real gain. All this Black Lives Matter bullshit is all for a moment. It's all for the moment, from the come and go, man. From the coming past, man. And that's all. That's all that all this BLM is, man. That's what it's about. All right? And that's what they was talking about in that school, man. They was rioting, protesting, peacefully protesting, so-called, for BLM. So-called. You know? And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And that's the main prophecy right there. All right, it said we shall be bondwomen and bondmen, and no man shall buy us, so no man shall redeem us. No man has not redeemed us. There's only one man that can redeem us, and that is Yahweh Shah, not BLM, and funded by Esau's rich people, man. You know, only Yahweh Shah can save us out of this, man. All right, cause all this bullshit that they pushing, man, it's all ungodly, man. It's no real gain. It's confusion. Matter of fact, let me get that. And guess what? The Lord is not the author of that, man. Let me go ahead and get that. 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 33, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and as all the churches of the saints. All right? So the Lord is not the author of that, man. That's a false, matter of fact. Let me get that as well. Say what? False balance, man. This is the book of Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. All right. So that is a false. That is a false balance. BLM. No real. It's no real. It's no foundation in that. It's no real. No spiritual gain. It's no spiritual gain, man. All that is just a no real gain, man. There's no gain in that. All right. It's just the sins of men. All right, following of men. Those are just the followers of men, man. They're not doing nothing to really uplift our people, man. And the way we uplift our people are through the scriptures, and that's the only way we can. All right, that's the only way we can, man. Dealing with America. We can only escape mentally, man, until the Lord come back and we physically get out of here, man. Cause mentally we're not here, man. Spiritually, we're not here. We're in the scriptures. We're dwelling with the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right? That's who we're with. That's who we find our cover. That's who our covering is, man. That's who we find our rest in. All right? But, yeah, man, that's it for this quick little lesson, man. I hope it was edifying, man. Shalom.